Here is a word that executives hate to hear from consultants. That word is assessment. No one wants a consultant to walk in, do an assessment, and give a theoretical input about what the organization needs to do. Because many executives feel the recommendations by the consultant end up being left on the shelf and never implemented. This is not what we want to do for you at Method. We want to do an assessment. However, the assessment is not an impractical recommendation that stays on paper. What we want to do at Method is to help you establish a baseline of where do we stand right now as related to project management and provide that baseline in an objective manner. What do we mean by baseline? Think about it this way. If you were able to implement improvements in project management, a year from now, when we look back, how can you prove the improvement? If we go into the board and say, we have improved the organization and our project's performance, if somebody asked, prove it, how can I prove it? I need a baseline based on which I can measure my continuous improvements. So for example, we need to be able to answer how many projects finished on time during the past year compared to the year before. How many projects actually were able to meet, let's say, 80% of their objectives compared to the previous year. You need always a comparison, a benchmark, to help you determine how much I have improved in the previous period. This is what we mean by a baseline. Method can help you establish that baseline in your assessment, and not only that, we can also help you determine what steps I need to take on the practical side of things to help me improve and reach a higher level of organizational maturity in project management the next time I do the comparison with my baseline. Another important point I would like you to pay attention to is the fact that we are not coming in to give you a subjective judgment of your projects or how you handle your projects. So we're not going to come in and say you do a beautiful job in project management or a terrible job in project management. That does not really provide us what we need to improve. What we are going to do is to come in, try to assess where we stand right now, identify gaps, and from these gaps, identify areas for improvements and opportunities for your organization to improve their project management. This is what we do. Now, we do not stop there. We will also give you specific steps that you need to do to actually improve your project performance and improve your organizational project maturity. We are not going to give you generic steps. We will even design for you the framework for improvement and help you take the improvement step by step, starting with where we stand today and moving on towards continuous improvement.